Hello. Tis I, the princess indifferent. I'm kidding. No, I'm not doing that. Hello, people. I'm streaming today because Wi-Fi's not being awful yet. Yet. So here we are. I'm also streaming because I want to pull for oop. I want to pull for Shenhe. Let me see. Let's see. Hi. Sorry. I had to get things situated. Things are a little wacky. I'm also still trying to set stuff up. Why is everything like this today? All right. I'm not gonna pull yet. Not quite yet. I'm gonna pull in a little bit. I'm waiting for Juice to come home so that I can pull while he's here and whatnot. Do I not have any more? Do I really not have any more things? Do I need to go look for crystal flies? Is that what I have to do today? That's not the right place. Oh, I still didn't go to the right place. I was like, where is it? Is it this one? Is crystal flies in this one or is this one? Is this one? Yo, I'm confused. Welcome to the stream. I'm confused. 5 minutes in. We love that. Anyway, oh god, the suspicious meat. The mysterious meats. I don't want to know what we can do with it. I don't want to know what the purpose is for this. I don't want to know what it'll taste like. Anyway, I'm looking for. Wait, it's not. It shouldn't be this far down. Where the heck? I don't think I have any because it's not showing up. It's a fair point. Alright, I'm gonna go catch some boys. I forgot to go get crystal flies before I started stream. Gonna go do that. I'm also gonna go explore the desert for a little bit. Until Juice returns from work. Also, like, if I'm not very talkative today, it's because my mouth is hurting. My gums hurt. I need to go to the dentist. I really need to go to the dentist. I need to find a new dentist is the real issue. Finding a good dentist is hard. You son of a... You went too high. Also, did you know that these little wheel asters, if it's like if there's like a rainstorm, they fully like go really really fast like a windmill. Like look at them go. I did not know that until like a few days ago. It's so cute. Look at them go. I didn't even notice that they were like little pinwheels. That's what they're like, little pinwheels. So cute. Love that. I saw that the other day when it was like raining here and I was like, holy shit, it's just going. I was like, I don't know why I was amazed as if I'd never seen that before, but I may not have. There's a good chance of that. I almost didn't deploy the wings. Why am I like this? Master D. Luke's house. Oh. Come here. Let's see where the rest of them are. Music's nice. I really do like the Dawn Wandering music. Honestly, I don't need more than this right now. I don't think I need even that much, honestly. Also, was the last stream I did Windbloom Festival? I'm gonna assume it was. I think it was. Holy shit. Like, that was a week. That was like 2 weeks ago now, right? Because it wasn't last weekend. Yay. Damn it. All that work for nothing. I forgot I already had some, I already crafted resin yesterday. I think I can't make any more than that. Because I think... Let's see... Yeah, I'm at max. Alright, so I'm gonna go explore the desert while I wait for Juice. Which, I don't know what time he's coming home. More than likely, he should be back sooner rather than later. But, who knows? Oh, that's what the new event is. Alright, so I'm gonna go explore the desert because I haven't been everywhere yet, I don't think. I also just realized that on the map, he moves. Because since we moved him from that one quest, he was like over here somewhere. And now he's over here. That's cool. I like that. So, there's a few places that I haven't been to. I don't know what the hell this is. I marked it on the map. I don't know why. Let's find out. There must have been a reason why I marked this. By which I mean, there probably isn't a reason. There's like it's probably pure nonsensical reasons as to why I've marked this on the map. And none of them have anything to do with like this being important. Because it probably doesn't, knowing me. I sometimes accidentally mark things on the map. Whoopsie toodles. Such is life. Oh, I have things I can put here. From the last mission. There's also a Jimmy. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I'm going this way anyway. Also, where's the... Wait, is this a tunnel? It is. What's in the tunnel? Ah. People. Hello, people? Do you guys know where the... Oh, it's up there.
Let's begin. Solidify.
I forgot where my buttons were. There we go. I forgot what my buttons were in the game lessons. I also forgot what game I was playing. I really blanked on that one. Okay.
Let's get it on.
Okay. I'm sorry, big boy. Jeez. Oh, right.
Order guide.
Oh my god. Alright. I forgot I'm not doing any, like, real, like, Alright, I could just, you know, alright, I'm just gonna deal with it with Joe. We almost got it. It's so interesting as to son of a. But what? Did he appear and reappear? What just happened there? Okay. Normal. Completely normal. Yo.
Don't be scared.
Yo. Kill him. Daya would not. But this. Daya would make this not any better.
Let's get it on.
Stabilize.
We are very... Why is he put himself here? Ugh. Can I get around?
Disappear.
Okay. Cool. Glad we had that talk. Also, can I be affected by this fire? I don't know why I think I can't be. Yeah. Oh, it's like a regular fire. That's pretty neat. Get the treasure, my guy.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
Okay, what's this? It's a note. It's number 1 of the report, apparently. Captain Zoya Snezem. No? Sure, that's what we're gonna go with. I don't know. It's a report. Anyway, up till now, our cooperation with the Tanit tribe has gone quite smoothly. The elder Babel has made it clear to Azarik that she is willing to work with us. Helping her take control of the tribe should aid our desert expedition to explore the Eternal Oasis. The transfer of power within the Tanit tribe is complete. The other 8 elders have been done away with. Y'all just murdering people? Not like it's really that, like, that's so common, I guess, in the desert. Alright. A lot quicker than we anticipated. We have no clue what means Babel used. Perhaps some new assassin was called upon. Some have left, others have disappeared. The Tanit tribe is well organized thanks to Babel and Azarik. It seems that the recently concluded upheaval has not done any obvious damage to the tribe. This may or may not be a good thing for us. Regardless, it is our turn to uphold the end of the bargain. The Tanit tribe will obtain supplies and technical aid from Shenhe. Okay. So this is like in relation to the quest that I did the last time I did a desert quest. Alright, so now... Oh. Hi.
Your journey ends here.
Solidify. Also, where the hell am I? Also, why were you here, good sir?
Stay put.
I don't know why I pulled you out.
Useless.
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
Getting some in the crocodile.
Gather.
Oh, I switched characters? My bad.
Order guide you.
There we go. I don't know why it is that I'm having such a hard time, like, remembering what game I'm playing. I'm a little off today. I don't know why, but I'm having a time of, like, remembering things. I don't really feel like I need this. I'm gonna do this instead. Alright.
For dead meat.
Nice. At least she killed that man. Good sir.
Solidify.
Oh, that was funny.
You're up.
That was, oh, it was almost done. That's fine. I was wondering, I was like, why did that not last as long? Am I at a, oh, there's a puzzle here. I need a bow. There's a puzzle on this side of the thing. Okay. I need a bow. A little bow action. I guess Eulemia will do.
Lord companions! Hooray!
Gotta love Eulemia. Alright, let's see. I don't know where this is exactly coming from. Right, I probably should climb up a little higher to see where the heck I'm going with this. Or is this a puzzle I've already done? I'm not sure. Is there another section or is that it? I wasn't expecting it to appear behind me, but cool.
Oh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Alright, I'm going back down. Also, what is this little nook? This is interesting. I'll come back here. I need to go look for something. I need to go get something else. I'm also not going to be Yoimiya in the desert. I do not want to be Yoimiya in the desert. This is not the best idea.
Evil shall be dispersed.
Uh-huh. Alright. Is this all that's in this little hole? Okay. I don't think I went in deeper into this area. Friend or foe? Foe? It's a friend. Okay. I really want these resources.
Stabilize.
I just realized I don't really have to put myself into a shield to be able to do that, but whatever. I don't want to deal with mushrooms. What's up here? More mushrooms. Who would have thunk? I do love the mushrooms. They're very cute. But I don't want to fight them like every 5 minutes of my life. I don't know why I was thinking in my head, we're all in this.
Solidify.
Once we know that we are, we're all stars. Oh, I need to go.
Useless.
2 eels! Gimme. Let me see that we're all in this together. Alright. Excuse me. So I already did some of the puzzles around here. I just need to get this big thing. Because I have some of the monuments. I just... Ah! It tells me. Oh, that's cool. I have 3 of the monuments, apparently. I have more than 3. Oh, cool. Place. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's a chess game. What? Chess pieces and activation devices. If the chessboard is the realm of the golden sand, then the chess pieces atop it may refer to corresponding landmarks. Search for pieces and devices with which to activate them in order to place them on the board. Okay. That's cool though. Let me see. Ah. Wait. Why is it glowing? Install. Oh. A fort. Interesting. I guess I have to find something else. Oh, that's cool. I kind of love this. It's like big old monuments. Okay. I haven't found all of them yet because I haven't explored the entirety of the desert yet. What's this one? Oh, it's the big ship. Also, I don't think I have seen whatever these are yet. What are these? Soul Fairy. I read that wrong in my brain. Whoops. The Djinn. Okay. Alright. So I'm guessing that once I like complete this, I'll like get something. It's another one of these. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, is this the last one I need? Wait, what is this one? Where is that? I think I've been here. Gurabad. This piece resembles the Grand Temple to King Deshret in Gurabad. Where is that? Where is that actually? Is it on my map? It probably is somewhere in here. It's probably underground somewhere. Is Gurabad on the thing? It's not on the map. Disappointed, but it's okay. All right. Oh yeah, let me go get this. Oh, well, let me go see what the heck this thing is, and then I'll go. Oh, there's something up there. Let me up. Do your job. Oh wait, I don't have the racist lamp. Where is it? I forgot about it. Where is the racist lamp? Switch. It's a piece of a puzzle. Okay. I don't know what puzzle that's for. There's also another puzzle over there. Oh. Up above me. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need Yoimiya again. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. I swear if there was like an invisible wall there, I was gonna lose it. Oh, I hate the invisible walls in the desert. They are like the worst for me because I'm like, I just want to live my life, and the game's like, suffer. Who's over here? Oh, hello.
Let's begin. Gather. I will have order.
Boring.
Not dead yet? Okay, cool. Interesting, interesting. Damn, this man's... Where's the ball? Okay.
Boring.
Alright. I don't care about the overkill.
Here. Here.
Death.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
Alright. Sick. Bird. Oh, there's also a treasure chest down there. Okay. Is this another puzzle that I haven't solved? Or is this the same puzzle I saw like 2 seconds ago? Let's see. Okay. I should probably keep somebody who's like a bow on my team. It seems that they have a lot of these, which is interesting.
Let's go out and play.
Not exactly fun, but interesting to say the least. There's also something else over there that's locked. Okay. Let's see. Bird! Get out of here, man. Okay. Glad to help. Okay, so there's nothing else down here, right? That I can see at the very least. Let me go check the other side, I guess. 'Cause I think there is another mechanism over there. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Okay. I can't really see what else is happening. Oh, it's just looking out. Good. There we go. It's a good thing these aren't that hard.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
I'm just gonna keep Yoimiya on the team for like a split sec. Actually, I'm gonna put Sino on the team. It's been a minute. Let's play as Sino for a little bit. Why the heck not?
Ready to do my utmost.
Alright. Alright, let's see what's over here. Because I don't think I've been over here at all. I don't... Wait. I was about to say, I don't think they have anything important. They do have something important. I need to kill them. Alright. Nah. Alright, Sino died. Right. That's fine.
Go get it, you Gray!
Ooh, this. Let's see. I want it to be this, whatever that was. Alright, sick. Alright.
Up and
I
away!
think I've been here in this specific area before. Or maybe I haven't. I'm lying to myself. There's something in here though. Mushrooms! Of course it is. Why? What else would it be? It literally could have been anything else. But nope, it had to be mushrooms. Triangles? Triangles. It's always triangles in the desert, which is kind of disappointing, but I guess you do need the bits. I'm out of firepower.
Surrender.
Ugh.
Nowhere to run.
I don't know why my ult took so long to
Judgment is
get here.
upon us.
Excuse me? It was like, you got something else that you had to fight, and I'm just like, where? Alright. Let's bring the cube home. What's up, cube?
Following orders.
Alright, cool, thanks.
Order guide you.
Wasn't expecting that.
Time for a light show!
Surrender.
I pressed like E like 3 times. But for some reason it did not register. Alright, what's up, bub? Hey. Is there some... Oh yeah, I guess I was supposed to fight those boys here at that time. Also, I didn't realize there's something else to read here. Oh, it's another report. Oh, no. I'll get to that in a second. I just want to get that first. Our scouts and prospectors have been disappearing in the Tanit hunting grounds. 3 people in total have been lost thus far. Babel assures me that the Tanit will cooperate in the investigation. But though I agree that there is no reason for these desert people to undermine our cooperation, we cannot fully trust them. Professor Frodorak? I don't know. Frodorak's report is quite interesting. Following an analysis of their language patterns and reading activities, he believes that the education level of these desert folk may not be low. Though their economic situation is exceedingly lacking, they nonetheless have the context to gain access to experimental records discarded by the academia. And in a process of continuous reading, self-driven studies and practical application have helped them establish a stable knowledge system. In many places, they have even surpassed the people of Sumeru, who are reliant on the Akasha to process information and practical skills. Neat. Alright. Did I bring my friend home? I did not bring my friend home. Okay. Yeah, I think the mark that I put there was specific Hybrid. Was specifically for that thing I can't think of right now. Oh.
Oh, will we find any firework materials in here?
There's also another puzzle that way. And oh, okay. I was like, what is that? Is that boy just alive? And that's a door. What is this a door to? Okay. I may or may not be able to get in here, but I'm gonna try. Also, oh, right. Let me take this off the map. Alright. Hello. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons today. My buttons today are like really off. It's one of those kinds of days. I pressed all the wrong buttons for that. Wait, what? Is it the bird? Yeah, it's the bird. Hi, bird. Stop that. That was a challenge. I want to see what's behind door number 1. Oh. Okay. This is an ominous.
Solidified.
Interesting. I don't even know what this is. What do I do? Is there a way to activate this bad boy, or do I have to find something? Oh, there's an elevator here. Interesting. I cannot interact with whatever this is for the life of me. Alright, moving on, I guess. Can I go down? Activate. I'm going down. Hey, what's up, new fish? Got a lot of fish in this ocean full of fish. What is this? Yo, my order is shipped. Yee. 3 treasure chests. Wow. What hell is in this room? What newfound hell have I wandered into? Goodness me. I don't like how ominous this is. Yeah, no, I don't like how ominous this is at all. Alright, but I'm gonna do it anyway. What do I have to deal with this? What do I have to do for these? Do I just have to solve the puzzles? Because there's like multiple puzzles. Alright. Boy, oh boy. Alright. Yoimiya, you're up. Alright, let's see what this all is about. Okay. Wait, why is there a thing for this one? Wait, what? What happened to the sand that was in that one? Where did that go? Oh. Man, Yoimiya is not the best for this. Stop this. Yeah, Yoimiya is not the best for this. Whoops. My bad. I'm bringing out Kole. Where is she? My bad.
I'll ensure you're safe.
You ensure my safety? Alright. Okay. Okay. So that side's full. Oh. Is this a puzzle? Oh my god. This is a big gigantic puzzle. Do I have to make this side look like that side? I don't want to use my brain. I just want to get my 3 treasure chests. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my brain. Okay. So, drain that side out. Drain the other side out? Sorry, I can't see where I'm at. So that should do that. And that should match. Am I right? Am I wrong? Ah, fuck! Why are y'all like this? Why do y'all always do some shit like this?
I will have order.
I don't know why I don't expect it at this point. But I'm a fool. Ma'am.
Through me, justice is served.
She's just like, I'm gonna dance my way through everything. Good on you.
Your penance is due.
At least you were here to watch.
I see. So I'm gonna have 3 fights. Oh, goodness. Great. Good. At least it's normal
Perseverance
things.
has paid off.
So now, what's the puzzle? The first one... Oh, God. So it's... Brain... So the one on the left at the top, left top, bottom right. Left top, bottom right. Okay. Hello, juice. Okay. Left top. Nope, I haven't pulled yet. I was waiting for you.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, this to be turned off. And then turn this off. On. And that one on. I'm exploring the desert. Alright, that should... What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Are you just not gonna... Do I have my sides wrong? I probably do. It's up top right. Okay, up right, bottom left. Good lord. Top right. Don't have both of those open. This is so confusing. Actually, I'll let that out. Two. Okay. Okay. I'm confused. Wow. trying out, bud. Oh. Interesting. Okay, let this out. Okay, that should do it. There it is.
Solidify.
You play. You're tight.
Nowhere to run.
Ah, looks like you can do. Okay.
Just like we rehearsed.
Surrender.
Gather.
Where are you?
This is order.
You son of
Nowhere to run. Your sins weigh upon your soul.
a... Okay. This is an interesting thing. Alright. Second
Wealth
chest
is the
acquired.
foundation on which civilization is built.
Sure. Sure thing, my guy. Sure thing. Alright, what's the third puzzle? Alright, so... I'm gonna assume I have to... Okay, I think I get it. I think. Watch me not get it. Alright. Put it here. Actually, like, empty this. Can I just put this out here? Wait, let me. Is it that way or is it the other way? Okay, it didn't let it pour out all the way. Is that right? Nope. It's the opposite. Damn it! Ugh. Alright. So that means... just go in there. And this one needs to pour out. This one can be closed. And that should do it. Oh, I got a T-bow. Oh god. Hi, chicken nugget. Ah, chicken nuggets.
Solidify.
Chicken nuggets. Oh my god. What the heck? Hello, chicken nuggets. Okay. Yeah, tough crowd. Actually, I want to do this.
Go away.
Nowhere to run.
Oh yeah.
Judgment is upon us. We stand condemned.
Oh god.
Guilty.
Ah. Also, there's a tablet over there that I should probably read.
Our perseverance has paid off.
What does the mystical magical tablet say? Oh man, I missed 3 somewhere. Ah, chicken nuggets. Celebrated everywhere for its excellence. The classic chicken nugget. Hello, Juice. How was work? Was it nice? Alright, part 4. I can't count. That's not 4. That's like 7. I missed several parts, but what happened to the other parts? The compensation for work-related injuries has arrived. It is in hard currency, enough to feed the family for a whole year. Huh, perhaps I should have gotten injured right from the start. They said that the injury was due to an operational error, but I know, I've already heard this one. It is just as Ililupar told us every night. Those machines contain bloodthirsty, misbegotten creatures. They have been trapped within and are driven by pain and hatred, forgotten and abandoned by the world. Only by freeing them can we free ourselves. Yes, free ourselves from our cruel, indifferent freedom. But she asked me not to think all manner of wild thoughts and take care of myself, for there is work to do tomorrow. There is work to do every day. Okay. Is there anything else that I missed in this room? Nope. I'm just gonna go collect this thing. And it's just energy. Wire the elevator. Alright. Activate. Can we go deeper? Or are we going back up? Oh. So there's only 2 floors in here? Huh. So I know. I still don't know what to do with this. Because it's not activated or anything. I don't think there's any... Also, wait, I missed the... Wait, is it outside of this? Or is it... Oh, secrets. Oh, down. Alright. So I can only go to that floor. There probably is another floor underneath this, but... Just want to check to see if there's anything else. But it seems like there's only 2 floors. Which is kind of tragic. But... yeah, I think there's only 2. Alright. Well, it's been real in the desert. Everyone's in a bad mood. Kind of harsh my browns. Yo, I got Mika without getting a 5-star. Well, aren't you cool? Can't relate. Can't even relate, honestly. Which is the tragic thing. I always get a 5-star when I'm pulling for a 4-star. Such is my life. It's my fate. Alright. Alright, now. Let me find a good spot to go pull for Shenhe. I don't know where to go. Juice, where should I go? Give me a recommendation. Cause like I can't think of anything other than just going to Liyue. Or to go to like the usual place, which is like in the mountains.
Doesn't she have a house like near the new J chamber?
She has a house? I'm not saying I thought she was homeless. I thought she lived with the Adepti. I don't know. Does she have a house? I've never seen her house, if that's the case. Oh, are you talking about that place that we stayed at that one time, like during her quest, her story quest? Okay, because that was like an inn or something, and that was like out in the mountains, and I don't remember where that was. I think I'm just gonna go to the usual place then.
Go to Ayaka's house.
Why am I going to Ayaka's house if I'm not pulling for Ayaka?
Why not?
I wanna go to my usual spot. I wanna go sit in a chair. Oh god. Always getting those 5 stars. That must be terrible. I mean, if I don't want it, you know? But what if I didn't want the 5-star, you know? Have you considered that? Alright. I'm going to the usual spot, the lovely sitting table. I'm gonna do, I guess, the usual. I guess it's gonna be a situation of the usual, where I just stand here and wait for Zhongli to say Osmanthus wine. A classic Zhongli Osmanthus wine situation. Alright, he's gonna stand there. Alright, also, I have to win a 50-50. So this is gonna be interesting, because I have to win another 50-50. I hate 50-50s. They're awful.
Boats are
Goodness.
made for transferring commodities back and forth.
Oof.
And those that come across Leo tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to sell.
I hope you get Mika, not a 5-star. I want Mika. I want C6 Mika, but I doubt if I'm gonna get that. So, I also want Shenhe. I'm getting Shenhe. I'm waiting for Osmanthus Wine. When is he gonna do it? Jungli, you got anything to say? Anything? No? He doesn't seem like he wants to say anything.
Osmanthus
there it is.
wine tastes the same as I remember.
Yeah, and there were those who share the memories. Alright. Also, my pity is very low. I meant to say that before. Kole. It's sucrose.
It's Kole.
That's it's Animo Kole. It's Animo Kole.
It's him that's Kole.
Is Kole on this banner?
No.
Okay, because I was like, wasn't she just on the previous banner? I was about to say. I was like, I'm going insane. She shouldn't be here. Man, who else is on this banner? Oh, I have both of them C6 already. Well, alright. I'll wait for another Osmanthus Wine.
But where are those
Oh,
who
the fish.
share the memory?
Oh, the little fishy fish. I hope you get Mika and not a 5-star. That's what we want, right? Who is this we you speak of? Who says that they want that for me? Why would you do that? Why would you say such a thing?
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Only, boy, if you don't say your piece, do it. Because I know I have like a.
Osmanthus
never
wine
mind.
tastes the
I was gonna say I'm gonna have like, it's gonna be a very hard time for this because I think I only have like. I think starting out I had like maybe 3 pity, so this is like maybe 23. Any Mikas? That's another sucrose. I do love sucrose, and it does give me a free wish, but I would appreciate some Mikas. I would greatly appreciate a Mika or two. A couple Mikas.
But where are those who share?
The royal we. Ah, yes, the royal we. Also, is this for the weapon? See, I'm not wishing for weapons today. Bump that.
Where
But
do you want to go next?
like,
If you'd like to see Liyue as tourist
it's like
spots,
I would like to wish for
I have a
weapons,
few
but I also need to
references.
pull for Baiju and Kave and Nahida, maybe if she's coming back next time. I need to pull for all of them. I need to pull for every single one of them. Wait, did I say Nilo? I meant to say Nahida, the other one. Oh, I did? Okay, I thought I said Nilo. My brain remembered Nilo and not Nahida. Maybe.
Osmanthus
Oh.
wine tastes the same as.
And wrong banner. Jesus Christ. I was like, that was completely wrong banner. No, I can't see. Why can't I see?
Yeah, click.
I would like to see.
I'll let you see in a bit. Click. Hey, another sucrose. Click.
So close.
Click.
I've been blinded by juice.
Alright, stop clicking, stop clicking.
Okay.
Alright.
It's debate club.
Oh, hey!
It's Mona. I'm okay with this. I don't have Mona. Yay! I finally have Mona.
Now click again and get Shenhe for some fucking reason.
Yeah, honestly, another double.
The luck of the streamer.
The streamer luck. Yo, I finally have Mona. I don't know how to build her. I need to figure that out. I have what I need. I think I have what she needs.
You
I
get
think.
her energy recharge. And that's it.
Oh, okay.
You level up her ult.
Okay. Okay. Also, that was a very early
But where
5-star.
are those who
Yeah, you
share
know.
the memory?
It was a very, very early. Mr. Zhongli, you wanna talk to us? You wanna sing it, Mr. Zhongli? Hmm? I gotta take the racist lamp off of him. I'm tired of that racist lamp.
Grandpa's been watching too much Fox News.
Grandpa's been watching too much Fox News. Hello, Fizzy. Sorry, the royal we. Hello, I just got Mona a second ago. I finally have Mona. I'm a Mona haver now. Ah, God. Sorry, I gotta pull it because Jungli said so. Okay. Can I... Stop putting Kolei on me as if I need Kolei. Wait, you didn't have Mona before? No. I have never had Mona. It's been almost 2 years since I started playing this game, and I've never had Mona. Yo, it's the bell! Yo! A classic weapon that nobody uses. It's gotta be one Mika, right? Oh, Diana. Big sad. Where's Mika? Is this gonna be a Shikano and Heizo situation where I have to pull like beyond the 5-star and like get only one extra copy of him? Because I'm gonna be upset. I want more than just C0 Mika. I want at least C1 or C2. Was there an update? No, this is just the banner. The banner switched. We're now on Shenhe and Ayaka. Ayaka.
Boats are made for transferring commodities
Is
back
the
and forth.
the banners
And
have
those that
switched?
come across Leo tend to stay away.
Classic banner switch.
So it is where many things come to settle.
This man's. I'm waiting. Oh, what? What's up? Oh, yes, Fizzy. What's up? You don't.
Osmanthus
Oh,
wine tastes the same as
hold on. I will
remember.
respond to you in a sec. Zhongli said to pull. Give me 1 sec.
Pull for Ayaka.
I'm not pulling for Ayaka.
Mika's only on Ayaka's banner.
Only Mika's on Ayaka's banner.
Yeah, Mika's only on Ayaka's banner. You have to pull for
I mean, at this point, may as well be. Where's Mika? That's not Mika.
I told you.
That's not
You
Mika.
have to pull for Ayaka.
Where is my... Listen, hear me
I
out.
just-
Where?
But where are those?
Where are those who share the
Ooh.
memory? Ayaka's
How many
banner.
pulls? I've done like 30 or 40 pulls so far, I think. My 5-star came very early. That was like 20, maybe 30 pulls for like pity. So, very early pity for a 5-star. Which is great, because I was hoping that if I had to lose a 50-50, that it would be
Every
early.
turn has its final
That's the
day.
best thing.
Don't run.
But yeah, Ensemble Stars, love that one. Are you talking about the music game or the other game? Because there's 2, I think, right? I know there's like...
Osmanthus
Okay,
wine tastes
alright,
the
Jungli.
same
Alright,
as
okay, alright. I'll shut up for like 2 seconds. Jeez. Is it Mika? Could it possibly be?
You have to pull for Ayaka.
I'm not pulling for
I'm telling you, Mika only
I'm
appears
not
on Ayaka's
pulling for
banner.
Ayaka. I'm pulling until I get a Mika. And also Shenhe because I don't have her yet. Where is Mika? Is this only weapons? And frickin' Diana? What am I, a joke to you, game? Am I a joke to you?
But where are those
Wait, there are
who
2?
share
Well,
the
okay.
memory?
So I know that on the Japanese side of things, there's like a main storyline version of the game, and then on the American side of things, there's like a music rhythm game that they have, and I had the rhythm game version for a while. I don't remember if it's still on my phone or not, but yeah. I don't know if they ever adapted the actual game version, which has like the main storyline. Like,
Boats are made for
I don't think they ever
transferring
adapted it
commodities back
to English, which
and
is
those that come
sad
across
because
Leo
it's
tend
like
to stay away.
it's such an
is
interesting
where many
story.
things
Like I
come
really
to
love the anime because it does a good job of like telling the storyline. and it's really cute. I love the songs. The songs are all bangers. Like almost every song I like pretty much. And there's so many units. So many boys. So many boys. They're Obami's having a rhythm game? Like is it a rhythm event or is it like a permanent thing in the game? Ah, you got the rhythm game version. Yeah, that's what I had. I'm not sure if I still have it on my phone. I think I may. I'm
Every
not
day
100%
has its
sure.
final game.
I would have to check, and I don't want to do it. Oh, it's going to be another game. Ooh. The game takes place in the... Oh, early in the timeline. So, like, before what happened with MC, like, at the end of, like, season 1 of the game. Like, before that happened, I'm going to assume. Alright, okay. Alright, Jungly. I see, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear, but I'm not seeing Mika. I'm looking for that Mika. Where is it? Where is Mika? There he is! Here comes the boy! God, I wish I pull another one. Just to prove you wrong.
I'll bet money.
What?
You will not pull a second Mika in this simple.
Oh, probably not in the simple, no. I very rarely get doubles on, like, the same character. Alright.
But where are those?
I'll let
who
John Lee keep
share
going.
the
Here comes the boy. There he is. Ah, like right after. Oh, wow. That's really early. Like before the MC. Oh. Ooh. Look at that fog. Wait, where's the fog? I did not see the fog. Did I miss a fog? Did he jump into the water? Oh, man. I do love the frogs in this game. The frogs and the crabs are, like, precious. Also, like, what is the best crab in Genshin? I saw a Reddit post, and it was like, it's like, nothing else matters. What is the best crab? Because there's, like, a bunch of different crabs. My favorite is General Crab. I also like the Sun Crab. Those are my two favorites.
Osmanthus wine
Alright,
tastes
alright,
the
alright,
same
alright.
as I remember.
Jeez Louise. You better be Mika or Shenhe. You better be Mika. Yeah, it's Mika. That's what I thought. At least I have C1 Mika. And Sucrose. I do love Sucrose. She's adorable. What count is she at? Sucrose? She's already C6. I'm... Yeah, my Sucrose has been C6. She's been C6 for months. She's been on too many banners. Don't pull for Mika because Baiju's coming. Baiju's gonna be here in 2 weeks? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know which banner Baiju's gonna be on in terms of like if it's the first banner or the second banner. Because see, I'm also having a time because look at how many Primo Gems I have. It's not many. And I have to pull for another character. And then I have to pull for another one after that. I'm very upset. I have no money. I have no Primo Gems. I'm gonna have to like put down another $5 in this game. Good lord. See, Mika's adorable. I just want Mika because he's cute. I'm not even gonna build Mika today. Also, I forgot to get out of the screen. Let Zhongli talk
But
for a
where are
minute.
those who share the memory?
Yeah, no, save, Fizzy, save. And play some events when you can. Do a Fizzy pull for the boy. Don't be a devil's advocate for this. That's a lot of primos to me. Yeah, that is a lot of primos. Can you show me what Mika's does? I can show you in the trial run once I finish pulling. He needs the new snake boss materials. You mean the wee nut? The big wee nut? I haven't even fought the wee nut. I've been there. I've been in the cave. I've dodged the wee nut, and I was just like, nah, I don't want to deal with this today. I haven't even fought it. It's probably a nightmare. Cause like I've... Alright. Because I've already heard people talking about the wee nut fight and being like, yeah, it's right up there with like the other snake boss that's down in the chasm, and I'm like, that's all I need to know. My favorite character, the Favonius Lands. Alright, let's see. Is there any more Mikas in here? Mika. Mika? No? Only weapons. Alright. I am getting low on wishes. And I'm getting scared. Wait, I don't want to do the poll yet. We'll let him finish. We not. Oh yeah, try one. Yeah, the try one. Because I also don't know what Mika does. I just wanted Mika because he's adorable. He looks cute. And that's it. That's all I want. That's the only reason. I'm just like, you know, tiny cryo baby, say less. That's all I want. Or not tiny, but he's small enough, you know? We all nut. We nut nuts. I also downloaded Twister Wonderland. Ooh, I do love Twister Wonderland. That's a good one. The story is super good, I'm not gonna lie. The characters, listen, I am down bad for some of them.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as
I'll talk more about this in a split second while Zhongli is not telling me to pull for stuff. Where's my 5-star? I'm tired of pulling, Grandpa. Can I at least get more Mikas? Can I get more Mikas? Mika. 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 No, okay. This is some garbage.
Suffer.
But where are those
Suffer.
who share the memory?
Yeah, I understand wanting A3 back. But yeah, no, Twister Wonderland is really good. Like, there's a wide variety of characters, and they're all very cute. Some of them are of age, so some of them are, like, much older. Like, some of them are grandpas. But they're great. I love all the boys. They're so cute, some of them. And then others are just attractive. They're very hot, some of them. But, I don't know if you know their names, but my favorites are Leona, who is, supposed to be Scar. I'm trying to remember who the other two. Ida, I think his name is, or Idia? I don't know how to say his name. The boy who's supposed to be Hades, and Malleus Draconia, who is Maleficent. Love that boy. That's my best boy right there. Alright. Maybe I can get best girl? There's best girl. Oh, you got Shenhe? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Did he? Did you?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Not just seen her on my character screen?
Yeah, but also you can do that in the trial run.
So.
Yeah, right, okay. Alright, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Beautiful. Look at her. Alright, anything else? Anybody else? Another Mika! Let's go! A final Mika for the run. Let's go. And I'm done here. I'm no longer pulling. Zhongli, shut up. Stop that. No longer gonna be Zhongli. What?
You took too long.
Why did
Now
I take
your primos are gone.
My primos are gone. A lot of them are gone. I love grandpas. Same. I like the mad scientist who likes plants. Oh, I know you're talking about. Ooh, another Mika. Let's go. Baiju. The mad scientist who likes plants.
Yeah.
I mean, close enough. Close enough. I'll show you what Mika does in a split sec, but let me give him his 2 constellations. What does this do? The soul wind state of Starfar Swirl can decrease the healing. Oh yeah, he's a healer. He's a Healy boy. Healing interval between instances caused by... I don't know what any of this means. This decreased percentage is equal to the attack speed increase provided by Soul Wind. I know nothing of what that means. When the Swirl's Flow Frost arrow first hits opponents, or with an opponent... What? I don't know what any of this means. Alright. I'll learn one day. Not right now, though. I don't even have, like, a set for this man's. Also, look at Mona! I finally have her! Also, I'm gonna, like... Wait. Let me redo that. I'm gonna level her up a little. To get some, extra wishes. Because I get, like, 3 more wishes. Which will absolutely amount to nothing. Knowing this
was
game.
ordained by fate. Long
Come and get me,
before
Hag.
sin.
Oh, that's great. Alright. Thank you, Mona. I'm gonna do the same for Mika. See, I don't want to use too many books. Because I don't have many books. I do not have many books. Alright. Tiny, tiny baby. Oh yeah, you need wolf hooks. Just like Razor.
Even though I'm still miles behind you, I'm feeling a little more confident now. At least, I won't end up dragging you down again.
He's like a softer version of Bennett, if that makes any sense. I don't know why, but that's the vibe he's giving me. Which is adorable. Oh, what boss is this? Weena. Goddamn Weena. It's the queen. Love her. Alright. I hope I have enough books. Yeesh. Alright. Oh. Wait, did I switch? Okay, I did. Okay, cool.
The power I harness, it grows stronger.
Okay. Oh, poor baby. He is the softest Bennett. He is, yeah. He's like a very soft Bennett. Weena. Weena. Yeah, the Weena. I will build him at some point, probably. Just not today. I'm pressing the thing and I forget how this works. I forgot what mode I was in for like a split second. I was like, I'm on the computer, right? I am very confused and tired. Love that for me. Let's see.
If my master were to learn about this, she'd probably have me add some more red ropes.
That makes sense. That checks. Alright. Boop. Alright. Man, I need some more shimmering nectars. Alright, I'll go get some of those. I think I can just get those from... I could probably get them from the shop, too. Let me see. I may be able to make those? I'm not sure, actually. Shining, shimmering nectar. Anyway, what am I doing? Shimmering nectars. Where are you? Where are you? Where is it? Alright. Dorime. What is this? Ooh, I do like that. Alright. Wait, I should not gone that far. Where is she? There we go. Dorime. Amen. Latera. Latera. Dorime. Alright.
I haven't been training as single-mindedly lately. And yet it's as if I'm growing stronger
what's the
and
new
stronger
event?
without making
The,
a conscious effort.
I forget what this event's called.
I'm left to assume the only way for me to achieve this is by your side.
Oh. Yeah, the Bang Bang Shoot 'em Up event. Whatever the last event that came out after Windbloom was. I don't know what it's called. The vibrate vibrate what?
The Vibro Crystal or whatever.
Yeah, the Vibro History thing. I don't know what they call that thing, but yeah, that one. I haven't played in it at all. I need to. I'm lazy. Also because I just don't... I'm not interested. My interest is, like, low. Do I have enough? No, I don't. Alright, I need energy nectars. Energy nectars.
Oh, what's happening?
Don't worry about it. Alright, let's see. Where I don't even see the energy nectars. I guess I have to make more of these boys. It's like 4. I don't remember how many I needed. My brain emptied as soon as I like started thinking about things. Let's see. How many did I need? I may be like 1 off. Let's see. Where is she? Am I like 1? I'm on 2 off. I was 2 off. Dang it. I was like, I know I'm like close to the amount that I needed, but I can't remember how much I needed. There we go. Let's see. Boop. The vibrator event? Not the vibrator event. Yeah, the resonance one. Not the vibrator event, Fizzy, no. Fizzy, that's inappropriate. Shame on you. I have no shame. Oof. Farming materials in this game. I hate farming materials in this game. I hate farming materials in most games, actually. But, like, this kind of game, it's awful. Especially for, like, artifacts. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I'd rather just let my character be awful. To some degree, at least. I'd rather that, you know? Alright. So, she is up to 80 because I refuse to go beyond this right now. Because I don't feel like doing anything else. Alright. I'm stealing a weapon from Yao Yao. Yao Yao can have the other weapon. Let's see. Who has her artifacts? I think it's... Is it Traveler? Do I have them on Traveler? No. Whose artifacts... Oh, these are Baiju's. Right. Who has... Somebody... One of you guys... Oh, I know who has it. It is Rosaria. Rosaria has it. Sick. Okay. I don't know why I did that. I pressed the wrong button. Whoopsie toodles. Alright. Rosaria should have her weapons. Alright. Or her artifacts. Why am I saying weapons? To find Rosaria. Equip. Alright. Let's see. Rosaria. She's at the top. Where is she? Wherefore thou, Rosaria? There she is. Alright. Cool beans. So now she has a full set. Ooh, that's a considerable amount of attack. Love that. Now for her talents, what does she need? Ugh. I'm gonna have to go grind off stream because I forgot to do this. Oh wait, actually I have a means. I'm gonna go into the shop. Where to shop at? I'll just go this way. Let's see. Yep. I refuse to have to go look for whopper flowers. I just don't want to do it. I mean, I could do it. I just don't want to do it, you know? Yeah, I think that's all I can get. Alright. Also, I got an Chivo. Meant to look at that. Huh. Yeah, just okay. Alright. Oops. I'm sorry for these boring bits of just watching me level up this character. These are like the uninteresting bits. Because I'm gonna see how good she is. I need to make a freeze team. I'm excited. Also, she's so pretty. Even further beyond. Plus Ultra? Is that what we're going for? I never noticed that her cape looks like wings. It does. Yeah, like little wings. I think that's because it's supposed to be like a little reference to Cloud Retainer. Because I think also Ganyu's outfit, the back part of it looks like a bird tail. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Alright. That should bring me... Oops. I need more shimmering nectars. Let's see. Do I have more shimmering nectars? Do I have any more? Or can I make any more, rather? So I don't have to go grind and get any more. Give me a lot, Dory. It's not a lot, Dory. Sad. That was like one. Not even that much. Shaking my head. Alright, let me give it to here. I don't even think I have enough to give it to this. Nope. I'm also out of books, almost. I'm woefully unprepared today. But that's okay. It doesn't really matter. She should be good as is. Did I switch everything? She has her artifacts, her weapons. Yeah. Alright. Now to change my team. Wait, what happened? Psyche and Juice. I'm thinking of linking my Genshin account to Genshin so I will be saved. Ah, okay. How hard is it? To link the account? I don't remember. I honestly do not know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, was it hard for me? I don't remember. I mean, did you link it from, like, PlayStation or phone? Probably phone. Probably phone. Yeah, I think it was phone. May also have made an account when I first downloaded the game. Yeah, I don't think I did that. Genshin F. Yeah, Genshin. Alright, so I'm making a freeze team, and it's gonna be a very basic freeze team.
Will be ours.
It's gonna be so basic, but
Very
it'll
well.
be okay.
I shall put my official duties to one side for the moment.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong thing when I did that.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
And then there's Shenhe. This is a bit
I will
long
do
order.
as you command.
Alright. Alright. Now that we have a team, I'm gonna... I would say this is a showcase, but it really isn't. I'm just gonna go fight the Pyro Flower. Which is like the easiest boss to kind of go fight. It's over this way. In real way.
Go fight the Cryo Flower.
Why would I do that? Juice wants me to fight the Cryo Flower, and I'm like, he just wants me to suffer.
More Shenhe screen time?
He just wants me more Shenhe screen time.
Show off your new toy?
Oh my god. Hot takes. Linking accounts sometimes is needlessly difficult for no reason. True. Alright. Cool. Okay, sorry. I was checking my mail.
Yeah, a publishing house has released numerous works that
Wait,
lay
I
out
wanna walk
military
around this.
strategy and
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kokumi. I just want to see if she's gonna say stuff while I'm walking around. I like her braid. I want more characters with hair that's like braided. Look at the way it like bounces. Also, the back part also looks like a tail for her as well. That's cool. I kind of like that. Alright. This way. I don't know who we're starting with. We're just gonna go in, balls to the walls. We'll start with Kokumi. Why not? Do I look like I want to fight you, Fire Flower?
allow me.
Alright. I want to put down my field of water.
Kamisato Suyu.
Alright.
Obey.
Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
Okay. I want to see something. So, since I haven't fought a Shenhe yet. Oh god, that was a lot of damage.
Manifest.
Okay. I can't really tell anything. Son of a...
Hold the line.
By the way, I know not of how to play as Shenhe, because I don't think I've ever done this before. Huh. I don't want that. I don't know why I was about to get that. Well, damn. Okay, Shenhe. See, some of that damage wasn't Shenhe. Because, like, hold on. I need to... Well, first of all... Okay, we're gonna do... Let's go look at the trials. Because, like, I haven't done the test runs yet. So, we're gonna do some little test runs. That and so I don't forget them. Because I always forget them. Pull for her weapon, coward. Listen. Just because I've gotten 3 5-stars the last time that I pulled. Well, 2 5-stars the last time I pulled. And then 1 before that. So, I don't want to... Also, like... Is her E like a... How does her E work? Is it a... Oh. Okay. Okay. Also, how much does their Shenhe have? Less than mine. Less attack. Okay. Also, how does her ult work? Because I haven't done her ult yet either. Okay. I don't think I understood any of that. But we're gonna try it anyway.
Unleash.
Okay, so that's a press. I like that damage.
Manifest.
Oof. Okay, let's see what her ult's like.
Cryo incarnate.
So it creates a field. Huh.
Come a little closer.
Alright.
Oh, so soft.
Unleash.
Alright. Hey, little slimy boy, come here.
By ordinance divine.
It's interesting that they didn't give me any, like, They didn't give me any Hydro characters like Barbara. It's so weird.
Obey!
Huh? Oh, okay.
Cryo incarnate!
Okay.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Manifest! By ordinance divine!
Okay. I want to say I understand better, but I don't. Oh, God. What is happening here? He told me. Oh, God, no. Leave. Get out right now. It's the end of you and me. No. Fizzy, no, I can change. It's too late. I can't wait for you to be gone. Imagine if Cloud Retainer was released as a character. She would sell so well. I would simp. He would. Would we be able to fly? I would too. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, alright, let's try Mika. Because I definitely don't know how Mika works either. Let's see. How does tiny baby Mika work? Because I know he heals.
You press E to pull out that thing.
He pulls out the,
You hit him with the link.
You hit him with the... I don't know if you can use that word on Twitch. I'm not gonna repeat it. Also, they gave him a basic weapon. They gave him, like, Favonia's Lance. Ah,
Keep that thing on.
okay, so he's, like, pretty standard moves. Alright, let's see what else he can do.
Final warning.
So, it's a hold situation. Or is it a... How does this work? Yeah, I know he uses the crossbow. Ah, I can also... Oh! He does a Ganyu kind of move. I kind of like that. Let's see what his ult is.
Leave the wounded to me.
So this is heals. Okay.
You had your chance.
Huh. I like his E. And since he does heal, that's kind of fun. His damage output is questionable. But then again, also, I'm not using any of the other characters, so maybe that's also on me. Because he is just support and not to be used by himself. Although, I'll use the princess. And...
Reveal thyself!
Alright. Princess and...
Wings of darkness! Come, sever
Or
night
knife
from
and
day!
Alright. Oh, sorry.
Leave the wounded to me.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Sayona special!
Okay. I'm still, like, confused, but I'm always confused. Nothing new here. The slime looks so shocked. It's so interesting that I never used him in the early parts of the game.
Let's keep going, team.
He's adorable. Love that boy.
By royal decree!
Let's see. Yeah. Oh wait, I want to see something. What is he built like? What do they have him with? Okay. Okay, that's a lot of energy recharge. Does he need that much energy recharge? Does he really need like over 200% energy recharge for any reason? I don't. I know his heals are of course based off of HP, but why would I don't get it. Wait, am I in the right place? I am. I don't know. Oh. Attack speed gets increased. So tap fires an arrow. Hold, you can like lock onto people. Okay, so it only does up to 3. Okay, cool. Teammates from... Okay. I guess they want him to be a very consistent healer, and that's why they gave him so much energy recharge. Either that or his energy recharge is so bad. Wait, what's the cost for his ult? 70 is... Yeah. Because I think Dea's is also 70, which is also awful. Yeah, that explains the insane amount of energy recharge. Jeez. He is 234 on this one, on this build. 234%. That's a lot. I feel like that's too much, but like, because I don't even think my Kaya has like 200. Or maybe, no, he doesn't. He does not have 200. He's like 170 something. But like, Mika has like over 200. That seems a bit much. I guess. I don't know. I also feel like this isn't like his true like whole potential. Like, I like what he can do. I'm just kind of confused as to why his ult's cost is so high. Like, why did they make me have to... Oh, shit. Hi. It took too long, apparently. Whoops. Candy is now gone. My bad.
Unleash.
Okay, now do alt.
Do your master's bidding.
Oh. This works pretty good, actually. Kind of, sort of. This would probably really... okay. I feel like this would be really good with, like...
Obey!
With, like, Kazuha. I feel like this would be really good with Kazuha. Alright, yeah. I got those ult here.
Manifest!
Cool it.
Ooh.
So.
Okay. Cause see, what I'm trying to make sense of is how does the buffs work? Cause I know she gives a buff, right? The damage dealt is increased based off of her attack. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What does this do? Also, what is... Oh, Shenhe's cost is also very high. Hers is 80. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's why I gave her energy recharge weapon. It should be fine. Oh, it decreases cryo res and physical res. Oh, yeah. That is what it does. Cryo damage. Okay. I feel like this would be good with, like, Kazuha in the team. I forgot how low all of this is, but that's just because it doesn't matter. But yeah, her energy recharge is pretty okay. I mean, I could have it higher, but it's okay. I'm just confused. I'm just, like, trying to figure out how I feel about this. Because they showed her human form in the last Lantern fight. Yeah, she's very pretty. And now I want to play as her. Oh, damn. I was wondering how his set was going to work with 3 different weapons. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I kind of like the Ganyu-esque kind of his skill. His skill is really... I like that. I like that a lot. It's very much like Ganyu, which is pretty cool. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how would I build him that would make sense to me? Because on one hand, I could just build him like straightly. I could just build him as a straight up healer, but then there's a part of me that wants to see what he like has potential in. Because like I don't know, man. Like I feel like he could do a lot more damage with his with his skill, than he currently is, which is like nothing. And that's mostly because he only has energy recharge, which is kind of tragic. I don't know. Oh, damn. I was wondering, yeah. Like, how would they incorporate that? Yeah, it's really cool. He has like 3 weapons for no reason. Shenhe's support is needlessly complicated. Yeah, I'm so confused. Like, I think it works, but I also don't know, and I can't tell the difference whether or not if it works. Like, on one hand, I think it's giving me a boost, or I'm not sure. Because, see, like, the amount of, like, damage that Kai is doing is about the same amount of damage that he normally does. So, like, it's really hard to be able to tell whether or not if it's more or less right now. I don't know. I'm very confused. I can tell you that much. Let's go fight something else. Actually, do I want to try to fight the Electro Resisvine? It is weak to cryo. But if I do this, I'm bringing out Kazuha. Because Kazuha would really benefit. Kazuha would benefit. I meant to say Shenhe. I got very confused with my words. But I'm trying to figure out who to take out. I'll take out Ayato. Big sad, but it's okay. Kazuha's gonna learn. Kazuha's gonna learn today. Alright, I'm gonna go here.
You're fucked up now, Kazuha.
Classic. Shenhe's, yeah, I don't understand what Shenhe's thing is. I don't understand how her buffs work for what she's supposed to do. Because it just doesn't make sense to me yet. Maybe I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. I think that's the issue. I also don't remember how to fight this, so this is gonna be interesting. Ooh, okay.
Rest and rebuild.
Dodge this.
Obey.
Cool it. What's the hurry? Into the wind.
That hurt. That just hurt.
Hold the line.
Come on, man.
Adorn my
Allow me.
manifest. Dodge this.
I'm just gonna...
By ordinance divine.
Okay.
Unleash.
One with nature.
Better. is a lot better. I will say that. Like, it works better than... I don't know. I feel like... maybe... The way I feel about Shenhe's kit right now is the same way I feel about, like, Deia's, like, skill. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, her, like, Deia's skill is, like, she puts down, like, a fire field thing that attacks every 2.5 seconds. The way I feel about Shenhe's ult is, like, something similar to that. It, like, you put down a field of cryo and it swirls around. And it doesn't really do a whole lot of swirling or, like, a whole lot of damage. And I'm just confused. But it's not supposed to, right? It's supposed to, like... it's supposed to, like, give you... Like, it's supposed to, like... Wait. It's supposed to like make the resistance towards something like less. Physical resistance and cryo res, yeah. So like it decreases that. That's the whole purpose of the alt, right? It also does, yeah. So it's not, so like its secondary purpose is cryo damage, but its first purpose is to like decrease cryo res and physical res. Okay. I mean, that's useful. I'm still confused, but I'm gonna be confused is the issue. It's what it's, I guess. Also, on a side note, I forgot that her talents are not, like, all the way leveled up. So the amount of damage that she's doing right now is not the maximum amount of damage that she can probably do. Because I'm gonna assume she could do more than this. Which makes more sense. Alright, anyway. Juice, do you want to do dailies, or did you already do your dailies? Did you do your dailies? What about Shenhe? Okay. Juice says he's looking at Shenhe. But do you want to do dailies? Dooley dailies? He's looking at Shenhe.
Yes.
Okay. Calm in my world. But yeah, I'm very confused about, like, how that works entirely. I will have to explore that at another time, but I'm gonna do dailies now, I guess. Where are my dailies? I have to go do poetry exchange with Elon Musk. Oops. Whoops. Gotcha. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I really am gonna have to figure this out. That's like the main issue, is that I'm gonna have to figure this out. You're gonna put your eye out. Or my eye.
You had your chance.
You had your chance. Alright. I will be Kazuha and... I don't know. Let's see. Let's be... Sure, I'll just play as Shenhe just to see how this works. I just wanna have a better understanding at this point, because I'm so confused. But she is cryo support and not like a sub DPS or anything. So that's different altogether. How is it? What do you mean you need healing? You need healing? Hold on. You want, I mean, you could just go to the statue. I'll give you some healing. Hold on. He's holding me hostage. He wants healing.
Precision strike.
I feel like every time you come in here, you're like, wrong person. You're always like, I need heals. Every 2 minutes. Honestly, I'll go with this team instead of Kazuha. Let's do that. I mean, she works, and it works as well as I guess I expected. I don't know, man. Very confused, but it's what it's, I guess. Hello, Ella. I'm not reading this, so we're basically gonna go talk to some boys, some hilly turtles. Some silly Billy Hilly Turtles. Do I ever read the notes? You know I don't. I just go based off of what I already know. Alright. Don't go fight the Hilly Turtles.
You had your chance.
Actually, oh no, I'm not you. What's up, my guy? Alright. Which line should we start with? This one. He starts getting it. Look at him go. Look at that boy go. Don't fire at them. Seemed to go well. Alright, next one. This one. And the last one. When did you become child? This one. Now they're all dancing together.
Neutralizing threats.
Don't. Don't fight them. Bingo. Anyway. Hello, Elmas. Nick, are you good over there? Man sounds like he's fighting like 20 people, including himself. What is this? Alright, I'll go defeat a Rune Guard. This may not go as well, but we'll try. Because I have a support and a healer. But at the very least, I won't die, necessarily. I say not knowing that I can obviously die.
Allow me.
I tried going around. Okay. What are you doing? Run. Run.
Unleash.
Okay, she still does like a considerable amount of...
Hold the line.
Oh, it's a big one.
Do your master's bidding.
Okay.
Turret, bring refuge.
I'm learning, you guys. Look at me learn.
Press
Oh
rebuild.
god, he's doing this now.
Transfiguration.
Nice. Also, even though her count is like really run. Even though her energy cost is like really high, she gets her ult back pretty fast. Okay, he's good now. She gets her ult back pretty fast actually.
Allow me.
Surprisingly.
Manifest.
I just wanna...
By ordinance divine.
Oh, that's cool. Huh. I do like the big, gigantic yin-yang, like, talisman thing. I think this is also, like, similar to the symbol that, Chongyun has, which makes sense, because they're both exorcists. That is his auntie. Let's see. I'm gonna go fight some boys. I hope I don't run into any, wolves in Wolvendom. Huh?
I hope there aren't any jazz bands.
The jazz bands.
Get your girl some better wings.
Oh, does she not have wings? My bad. My bad.
Throw those things in the trash, my guy.
I forgot I didn't have on wings. I'll give her some, I guess the anima wings would be best for her? I mean... I don't think the rest of these look
doesn't
great.
distinguish friend from foe.
It's pretty
There's
okay.
clearly a limit to the Red Rope's power.
Oh yeah, that
That's
one's
why
better
I loathe
actually.
crowded
I
areas.
like the Dragonspine wings. Yeah, let's go with that one, I guess. It's much more bird-like as well. It matches her outfit aesthetic more too. Alright. Let's see. Did I come the wrong way? Probably. Tiny lamp glass. Y'all are like behind me, my guy. Do I look like I care? Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Hold the line.
Every time I've done that, usually I tend to like blow myself up. So.
Final warning.
Ooh, run.
Manifest.
Oh, it's just a barrel.
You had your chance.
Ready to rebuild.
Cryo incarnate. Take your true form.
Nice. Okay, I take it back. I like what she can do, regardless of her being just a support. She actually does a pretty interesting thing. It's the copium speaking. I mean, it could be.
I don't care that she's just a support and I don't understand how to use it.
I'll figure it out one day. Maybe I won't, but I'll use her definitely.
Yeah, you don't really have a cryo DPS that can use her well.
I don't. I really don't have a cryo DPS that could benefit from whatever the fuck it is that she does.
I think
Ganyu, Ayaka, right, too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ayaka and
The assumption
would
that every person has somewhere to call home is
Eula
naive.
also benefit?
I got used to living in the mountains alongside
Probably,
birds and
yeah.
beasts a long time
To
ago.
the fullest extent. But yeah,
But yeah, probably just from the ult, right? I guess.
the old shreds physical defense.
Yeah, that would be really good for a physical DPS.
Plus having her on the team gives you more crit
True.
because of the cryo resonance.
Oh yeah, the cryo resonance gives you more crit. Forget about that. I forget about that all the time. Let's see. Oh my god, Blooming World is such a banger. Oh my god, yes. I do like that song.
Mind be
Blooming World is
cursed,
from
world be
Ensemble
saved.
Stars, I think? Is it from Ensemble Stars? Wait, let me make sure this is the right song I'm thinking of. I gotta know now. And there go that boy.
Neutralizing threats.
Oh yeah, this is yeah. I know what song this is. I've heard the song. My favorite, Fizzy, can you guess my favorite unit? I really want to know. I want to see if you know me well enough to know as to which unit would be my favorite out of the boys. Because I have technically two favorites, but like it. I feel like it'd be painfully obvious as to which unit is my favorite. If you know the units by name yet. Oh god. What does Mika need?
The Weenet.
The Weena. I mean, was that the last? It was the last daily. Okay, we can go. I can go do a singular grind for a Weena.
What happened to your res?
I spent it all on gambling. I'm kidding. I converted it like at the beginning of the stream because I was like, I'm not gonna grind probably, and here we are now. I'm gonna go fight the Weenet, I guess. Fun times, but I could also get Poopas, so that benefits me.
What was your Dia?
Dia's like 80 right now.
Terrible.
Yeah. Why are you talking shit about my level 80 Dia?
Because you had like months before she came out to like even go into the desert once.
But I mean, I have the only thing I don't have is like more pupas and I don't know.
You had like you legit had a whole month.
Yeah. Also, there's a treasure chest over there. I want it. Do I have to fight these boys?
Allow me.
action.
Okay, so that just lasts like a shorter period of time. Okay. Sort of like a considerable amount.
Hold the line.
My will embodied.
Huh. That boy flipping. An egg. It's gonna be a pot. Is it another pot? It's actually a tent.
Things. What are they used for?
It's a tent, Shenhe. Anyway, moving on. I'm such a banger. I haven't played all the songs or played all of the units once. Understandable. There are several, and then they've gotten like new ones as time has progressed, which is pretty neat. Hi, good sir.
Take your true form.
Oh, that's okay.
Rest and rebuild.
Oh. I did not like that sound, whatever that was. Anyway. I'm surprised you didn't fight this consecrated beast. Wait, did I go the wrong way? Huh? Oh, my bad. I was wondering, I was like, where did he go?
Down the big ol' hole.
Oh, yo, people. I have priorities. I'm sorry. I saw people. I'm coming. I forgot. So wait, this teleporter? There's a oh, this hole. I see now. I forget this hole is here. I forget this hole is an option. That was a lot of damage. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Hi, Weena. Friendly? No? Okay, cool.
You will regret this.
Yeah, fair. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this fight. Hi, Aka. Oh. Oh, it tells you where it's gonna attack. Alright. I'm waiting for, Oh. Oh, that's cool. Can you do that from anywhere? Oh, he's coming. Oh, Lord, he's coming. I somehow managed to dodge that. Oh, hi. How do we deal with this?
Hold the line.
Hold on. Just to get some heals. Oh, God. Oh, God. How do we deal with this? He's just like, he's moving too much. Ah! Okay. I'm. Oh, he's a. What?
Rest and rebuild.
Okay. Oh, he's coming. Son of a.
Manifest.
Type, specific types of elemental types. What does that mean? I pressed it all the way.
Your master's bidding.
Oh, nice. That worked.
Covenants of the deep. This world.
Obey.
Here come. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not a fight I would really want to do. Wee nut bits. Ooh. That's pretty okay. I'll take it. Alright.
A blade embraces its duty.
As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Let's see. It's 10:30. Okay. I'm trying to...
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
Okay. So, do you want to go another round or do you want to call it a night? What? Yeah, no, that guy is awful. He's like, he's right up there with the underground chasm, like, version of this. Hate that boy too. He's awful.
Hate him. And I'll tell you what, I want less of him.
You want less of him.
Yeah.
Understandable. We nut all over the place. He really did. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
So this is a day.
What are you gonna do?
I'm learning more about you all the time.
Oh, I just realized I never did wish with the wishes that I got from the blue blah 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 blah. That didn't make sense. Alright. I also have like another Ativo. The bullets perform swirl reactions and bring... Oh, okay. Swirl reactions. Also, I think I have like 5 wishes.
A blade embraces
Wish me
its
luck.
duty. As a
All right.
jeweler cherishes their gems.
I'm probably not gonna get anything because like my pity's very low. I think I'm at like 15 or 16 pity. The last time I got like a 5-star, I got a what did I get? I got a 5-star bow.
That's why I loathe crowded areas.
You said what?
Life can be as leisurely as this a little more often.
Thank you, thank you, Fizzy, for the luck. Give me a hint.
Don't give her a hint.
Why not?
Bully.
No, I'll give you a hint. I'm trying to give a hint that wouldn't just give it away. Vampires aesthetic, I guess. That's the best way to put it.
This is a day in the life of the traveler. World be saved. I'm learning more about you all the time.
I'm not getting anything from this. At all. Nope. It's a 4-star. I'll take that. Is it somebody I don't have? It's It's Favoni's greatsword. Oh my god. It's Favoni's Cole. Knights of Favonius, but just Cole. Oops, wrong button. Nina. Elements that may react to Animo. Oh, so any kind of... Okay.
Except you. And Dendro.
And Animo, of course. Yeah. Wait, not Dendro?
Dendro doesn't react with Anima.
You can't swirl Dendro?
Nope.
What?
Yeah.
Have I not known this entire time?
Have you ever tried to swirl a plant? That don't even make sense.
I mean, but you know.
Go outside and swirl.
I mean, that actually would be pretty easy. You would just pick up the plant and then go, like, twirling around with it.
That's twirling. I said swirl.
It's swirled. It's getting swirled.
It's getting twirled.
It's getting twirled.
I want it to be swirled.
Listen. If I want to twirl a plant, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter. Anyway. Undead. Yes, it is undead. Undead, best boys. Love them. Especially the long-haired one, who is Ray. Love that boy. 10 out of 10 boy right there.
You like the long-haired one? Wow.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Yeah, I like the long-haired boy. Wow. Can you believe it, Fizzy? No, steal my poop was where are you? You fiend. I'm a-comin'. Let's see. I gotta be careful about holes, because there's like 20 of them around. Hey, a hole. Hi, boys. Where are you? Where are you? You down in that cavern? You still in my pupas? Got one. Is your boy Poopa Stealer? Poopa Stealer. It's that boy. Wait, where? You're beneath me. You went down a hole, and then you went beneath me. Well, I gotta find you first, because there's like 12 holes. Yeah, more pupas. Hey, what's up, pupas? Found the hole. There you are. You fighting with Mona? Oh yeah, you fighting a consecrated beast. I come. I help. This boy's annoying. I don't like this boy.
By ordinance divine.
Is he? Oh yeah, because Sumetsu took him. Sumetsu took him away. The Sometsu. Dendroculus? Where do you see a Dendroculus at? Alright. Oh. Let's see. Where is the Dendroculus? I've been looking for it. I don't think it's down here. I think it must be above us. Where did you go? You went down. Oh, hi, consecrated beast.
Allow me. Obey.
I could use some help. What? This is like a really not the best place. Anima move?
My will embodied. Cryo incarnate. Unleash.
Oh, that worked. Hi. I just saw Sometsu from like a distance. I really hate the Electro Consecrated Beasts. The gigantic scorpions suck. Also, yeah, where's this Dendroculus that you speak of? Up here? Nothing up there. You gotta do it. Huh? What'd you say to me? Ah, yeah. No. It's above where the little domain is, so it's either... I'm just gonna assume... You stealing my peoples? Why are you doing this? Hello, boys. So, like, it still says that there's a Dendroculus here, but I don't see it. You did? Yeah. Oh. Where are you? Or rather, which level are you on? Cool, thanks. Where are you? Bruh, I don't even know what floor you're on, man. Yeah, there's a peep here. I almost like fumbled into the You on the 3rd floor? On the bottom? No. No? Well, 3rd going... I don't fucking know. Anyway, so you're not in this second floor area. Oh, there you are. You're up there. What's up? How are you? So, is it over here? Where is it then? It's not up here. It's in the nook. Are you kidding me? What is this shit? Genshin, what is this? It's in the fucking nook. Up here? Really? I would have never found that, by the way. I would have literally just kept trying to find it and then been like, it's impossible. Where could it be?
And I'm stealing these pupas.
What, you found pupas?
Yeah. You're like blind.
Yo, pupas. There's more of them here. Boop. Alright. Yo, more pupas. Hey, what's up, new pupas? God, there are a lot of pupas. Long-haired boy equals check.
I'm gonna steal these pupas.
Which group do you think is my fave? Okay, are we talking about... Okay, are we talking about from the main school or from, like, anybody? Because, like, I know there's, like, 2 different schools, overall. Because I forget, like, I forget the other name of the other school. But if we're talking, like, from the main school... I'm trying to think. I don't know anything about schools. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, there are 2 different schools in the... I know in the anime. I think they are also in the game as well. Because there's, like, 2 groups that are specifically from another rival school. And I think those are the groups called Adam and Eve. But they don't come into play until, like, much later in the storyline. And I think there's, like, 3 other groups that don't go to the main school. But I don't know if they go to a different school. I have no idea. But I know there's, like, Crazy Bee and, like, I forget the other 2 other groups. I forget their names. It's been a while. But there's 2 new other groups that I can't remember. But, like, the main school is, like, the boys that you're probably seeing. You may get introduced to, like, the other schools or the other students, like, at a later time. It'll probably be much later in the storyline. But I know... So, like... Oh, God. From the main school that I can't remember the name of at all. I know there's... So, there's Mam. There's Twink. Or Tuwinku, as they are called. Ryusetai. God, what are some of the other groups' names? There's so many.
Mind be purged. World be saved.
What are they? It's Ryusetai... Akatsuki. Fine. Rabbits. Trickstar. I'm trying to think, like, who would be your type? That's the main thing. It's like, who would be your type? Because I feel like Trickstar would be more your speed, but that's such a hard guess. Either Trickstar or Mam would probably be... I feel like that you would like them. I feel like you would like them the most. I don't know. I can't believe they actually named a group to Wink. Because they're twins. There's 2 of them and they wink. That's what they do. Juice.
There's not that word.
No, that's what the group name is. It's 2 Wink. And you say it as 2 Wink.
There's no way they don't know what they're doing.
These are children. These are like high schoolers.
Oh wow! I wouldn't expect this sort of product to sexualize high school. Wow.
What? I mean, but also like this is not that kind of like anime. It's not that kind of anime, my guy.
It's all that kind of anime.
It's really not. It really is not in this case. This is actually a pretty wholesome anime from what I remember.
Yeah, and with the group called Twinks.
Their name is 2 Wink because they're twin brothers. Who is fighting me? Why is it a robot? Leave me alone.
Are these twin brothers like large, muscular, burly men?
They are tiny babies.
Wow! What? the 2 Inks are tiny? I can't believe they didn't notice that. Wow.
Oh, I don't want to think about them like that. They're tiny. No, they're too young. You do like Mam. He's a good boy. I like him. He's a big sweetie. He doesn't get a whole lot of screen time from what I remember in like the anime, but he seems like a really nice guy. I don't know. I don't know who else you would like, cause it's like everybody else is like babies. They're all babies, but they're all cute though. So it's just kind of like. I really like Risatai. They're like the Go-Go Power Rangers group. if there was a group of singers who decided to also be superheroes, that's what their group is. And I love it so much because it's such a cute concept. I also love Rabbits. Rabbits is cute. I really love Rabbits because they have the very cutesy songs. That's like their whole MO. And they're all very cute. And I really like them a lot. I think I missed a few groups. I can't remember some of the other ones. Valkyrie. Valkyrie is one. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that I missed. Other than Undead. I missed Undead too. I think that's all the main groups. I'm probably some other one. The voice acting person who plays Paimon is live? Ah. Nice. I forget their name. I completely forget their name. I'm very bad with names. They really called them Tweaks. Aging Step Robot. Oh god. Who is of age in the anime? I think Mam is. I think Mam is like older than most of everybody else. My boy who is Rei Sakuma, he is 18, I think. If I remember straight, he's 18. I'm trying to think of some of the other students that are of age. I think everybody else is like a baby. So like they're like between the ages of like 15 and like 17, pretty much. Like, yeah. Some of them just look really young, but they're much older. Like the leader of Rabbits, he's like a second or a third year, but he looked like baby. He looked like small, tiny baby. Which is precious. We love that. But like, yes, Akatsuki is also really, yeah, I feel like Akatsuki would be your steez. I feel like you would like the glasses guy. I forget his name, but that guy. I feel like that guy or the redhead in that group. Yeah, I think they're like second or third years if I'm not mistaken. They're like an older group. I think also the student council president who is a part of Fine is also 17 or 18. Something like that. I don't remember everybody's exact ages. It's been a while. Because I know like in the rhythm game, if I'm not mistaken, it takes place in like a future portion of the storyline. So basically you're missing out on like a big chunk of storyline that happens in like the initial game that we don't even have. And also, like, the stuff that happens in the anime. Like, the stuff that happens in the anime does not happen in the game. Which is tragic, honestly. Especially for people who don't know the, like, anime or anything else. It's like, you would be missing out on a chunk. A big old chunk. And I think, yeah, it's like someplace in the current, like, or in the distant future from the original storyline. So everybody should be of age by this point. They should be at least like in their 20s. I don't know how old, but they should be in their 20s. I don't know how long of an age gap it's been. Kato, I hit shrimp for because I like glasses. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, it has to be the glasses kun of the group. And kuderes. Yeah, that checks. Yeah, I heard that the first game didn't come out to the US. I really wish it did. I want the first game. Mostly because, like, it explains, like, the main part of the storyline. And I feel like that's the more interesting part. Or at least, personally, it is for me. Do y'all need something? Anyway. Hello, boys. And lady.
Dance.
Flash maneuver!
One with wind and cloud.
Obey! By ordinance divine.
Cool it.
Who am I fighting? Oh, the big boy. Alright.
Dodge this.
I'm sorry, bud. It was the only way. Maybe not, I don't know. Did I have to kill him? Probably.
How fortunate.
That's it. Give me A3 again. There's a void in my soul. That's me for Mystic Messenger. I want to play another like Ultimate game like Mystic Messenger where it's like something that'll actually keep my interest and something that'll be like really cool and interesting and fun and unique. I want that. I really want that experience again. But I haven't found another game like that. Or like I haven't found any game like that at all, which is the tragic part. Also, how far? Okay, it's not that far actually. I was gonna complain. Alright. But yeah, like, I really want more, like, I want more games like Mystic Messenger in the future. That would be really nice. Is there any wee nuts around? I don't want to deal with a wee nut. Yeah, it was a tiny little, thing. Little tornado. What you got in there? Ah! You. Why would you do that? Hmm? You also an enemy? Yeah, I don't have enough genie magic. Okay. Maybe. I gotta go get some magic. Oh. Oh, wait. Did I press halt the storm or start the storm? Oh. I didn't even realize there was a storm.
These things, what are they used for?
I don't know. At least not in this case. Oh, there's a thing over there. Will it do it now? No? It doesn't seem like I have the power level to do that yet. Let's see, do I have enough? Oh, I do. Ooh, okay. Queen Sharon, held for the people of the capital. Great festival day, gold like fell like rain. Noble or commoner, all rejoice for the blessing of the Subzeris festival. Okay.
These things, what are they used for?
At least she's not like, oh, you collect these? God. Like, why Yato gotta judge me for everything?
Wow, I didn't know you were such a fan of crap.
I didn't know you liked this kind of thing.
Worship this shit.
Yeah, I heard that the first game didn't... Wait, where was I? I wasn't reading. Wait, can you say that again? I was washing my hands. Oh, I was saying, like, I wish that I could find another Otome game like that of Mystic Messenger because, where in the heck? Because Mystic is, like, it's like one of those Otome games that, like, I just always remember and cherish, and it's up there. Okay. And, like...
Wind Strider.
I didn't know that. Oof.
Hold the line.
Transfiguration.
But, I really want to, like...
Frozen in time. Into the wind.
have another series, or not series, game or something that I can play that's like that.
Adorn my night.
That'd be really cool.
Rebuild. Do your master's bidding.
Cool it. Freeze.
It helps my Kaya do a little bit more damage. Anyway, but yeah, I really just wanna I just really wanna have another game where I can like where I can just, you know, be out here looking at characters and being like, yo, I really like these characters, but I'm also extremely here for like the plot and the mystery and the storyline and various other things. It's not just about the characters being hot or attractive. It's also about plot. Okay, I have to figure out how to strategically do this. Or not, never mind. I don't have to strategically do anything. I could just jump back off.
Catch the wind.
Oh, I don't know why I went down. I did the teleporter up here. But, yeah, I really want to... Storm cometh? Storm cometh. Alright. Oh yeah, the storm definitely cometh. Oh. Nope, that's not. Wait. Where the hell am I? It's up there? Must be this way. What is this area? Also, the music here is pretty. There it is. I finally have. I think that's all of the teleporters here. Nice. Is that all of the teleporters above ground? Sick, it is. But yeah, anyway, I really want to, like, play another Otome game. It's been a long time since I've played, like, an Otome game that I really, really liked. I was gonna try to get into, the other game that just came out a few months ago by, the same people who created, Mystic Messenger. But, like, my interest wasn't as into it because they're more, like, the people that they created for that game are more, like, humanoid or human-esque than they are, like, anime boys and girls. And that's, like, I don't know, man. It's like, would you like to, like, look at somebody who is kind of like a human rather than it being, like, a 2D anime boy? I kind of prefer the 2D anime boys, honestly. I'd prefer a 2D anime boy. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I don't know. I never really started playing the game. I downloaded it on my phone and then immediately deleted it because it was taking up space and I was like, I don't want this. Or at least not that much. Hey, Big Robot Man's over there. Music in the desert is so sad. Yeah, the treasure chest. Oh, hi Sandstorm. But yeah. That's just, I don't know. That's where my thoughts are at. I just want to, like, do that. 'Cause I feel like that'd be fun. It's also been a while. And, like, also, like, I really, like, my favorite part of, like, Mystic, besides, like, the characters, was definitely, like, the pieces of the puzzle that you had to put together for, like, the overarching storyline. Like, that was my favorite part. Like, figuring everything out, playing through everybody's routes, and, like, essentially just putting all the pieces together and then, like, figuring out mysteries and, you know, being with the characters was also really nice. I really liked the balancing of the storyline with the character development as well as the relationship development with each of the characters. I like the way they did it. They did a good job of having both plot as well as, like, fan servicey things with the characters. I love that. Favorite. Love that. Because some games have a really hard time balancing both. Sometimes it'll just be mostly plot, and that makes me upset. Especially if it's like a visual novel where the storyline is basically the same every time, which is upsetting.
Seems all the other knights already have.
What I loved about A3 was that the characters weren't only focused on theater, and they had their own lives apart from it. They also had their own groups and dynamics within the theater group, and some of them had their own relationships outside of the storyline. Yes, I loved that too. I also loved, I forgot what the thing was called, but, like, there was, like, the little mini game thing where you would send them out on errands and stuff. And I loved the fact that if you sent out like certain characters, they each had like different like duo names and stuff. I loved that so much. And then sometimes, depending on who you sent out, you could get like different little quotes and stuff from the characters, which would like give more information about their bond with each other. And it was so cute. I loved that so much. It was like one of my favorite things about like A3. It was cute. I missed that. I didn't know that game came out already. Yeah, it came out like 2 or 3 months ago, I think. Oh, wait, no. It wasn't that long ago. I'm sorry. It was like maybe a month or so ago. I just never like talked about it. And then I downloaded it and then I never looked at it again. I'm intrigued because like they've like implanted the mystery trope into the thing. It's like, oh yeah, this app isn't as it seems, you know? This isn't what you think it's gonna be. And I'm like, am I gonna get kidnapped again? I'm gonna get thrown into a situation with a bomb once again? Is this what I'm doing for love now? All over again? Be really interesting. But I don't know. I haven't really started playing it because I think it also has like a completely different like setup from like the original Mystic, or like Mystic in general, which is interesting. I'm intrigued, but I also feel like I don't know. There's a lot of gimmicks I probably have to learn, which is fine. I just don't wanna, you know? I'm also not sure where I'm going. I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna go over to Leeway because why not? But yeah, I'm just interested. I'm interested, but I'm also kind of like, I'm mildly interested. I probably will have to like get into it if I get into it on a whim. It's gonna be one of those kind of things. Cause see, like the reason why I got into Mystic in the first place was because I was like, yo, I've heard people talk about this, and I don't know what's going on at all, but I want to know, you know? I want to be in on this, whatever this is. And then it got really popular, and I was like, okay, I'm in this now. I'm in this fandom now. And then like eventually after that, I started cosplaying as like Seven, and I did a bunch of stuff with that at one point. But like, yeah, but it's nice. I do miss cosplaying from Mystic. I did it a few years ago. I think it was the last time I did it. Yeah, it was a few years ago. Never mind. I was like, that wasn't last year because I didn't go to any conventions last year. But I miss it. I miss Mystic. There's a soft spot in my heart for it. They all have their hobbies. And Omi was the mom and the dad of the whole group. He was. He made dinner and food and everything for everybody. He also, like, cooked and cleaned, didn't he? Sakya was the mean uncle. He was. He was, like, the oldest, but he was the mean uncle. Grumpy uncle. True. I loved Mystic Messenger for the same reason. It was so much fun. A3 felt really lived in. Yeah. I love that. Oh my god, the stories were so good. Yes, yes. The stories were so interesting as well. The writing and the banter. Like, the chat rooms were amazing. I miss those. Even though they were at some ungodly hours. Like, you have to wake up at 2 a.m. for a chat. And then the next chat would be at 7. I remember I eventually just started, like, I would open the chat room and stay in the chat room and, like, until, like, 6 when I would wake up for school. And then I would just go through the first chat room before the second chat room opened. That's just what I started doing, because I was like, listen, I gotta sleep. I'm like, I can't be bothered. It was a lot. But I did enjoy it. It was a lot of fun. It's like, I miss that game. But then I also remember, like, every time I go back, like, every single time I either get upset. I either get upset because I'm just like, this shit again. It's either that or like I get like sad because like I start remembering various things that happened. It's like every time I'm like, yes, I miss 707. Let me go see him. And then I start his route and I'm like, oh no, I'm miserable again. And I'd be like, why did I do this again? Oh god, yeah, it was, it was awful. God. Oh, isekai'd into an apartment with a bomb and forced to work with attractive people. Forced to be a party planner nonetheless. Yeah, I literally had a sleep schedule when I played Mystic Messenger. I did too, but also I was in college. So did I really? Like, it's like I may have had an 8 a.m. class or whatever, but like, I still like did not sleep much because I would like play Mystic Messenger into the night. Like, I would literally just like have a schedule. I think I used to have like, oh man, what did I used to do? Like, there used to be like, I know there was like guides for Mystic and how to play and the times for the different days. And so like I used to just take a screenshot of the thing, and then I would just literally like around the clock do each of the chat rooms. I remember I used to be in class doing these chat rooms. I remember because one of my friends called me and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was just like, I had to explain to her what Mystic Messenger was, and then she was like, "All right." I mean, she was also a weeb, so she was like, "You know what? Bet 2D boys 10 out of 10." And I was like, fair. But it was very funny. Oh my god. I think I ended up getting her to play it too. And then we would talk about all the weird things that happened in the game. Like that one time Juman put you in a cage. Like that one time that Seven wore a maid uniform. Various other things that happened that was also not necessarily weird, but like different. Unique. I miss those days. They were so much fun. I also really liked the little Easter eggs that they put in Mystic Messenger. That's something else I really, really liked. They put so many little Easter eggs from like their previous games into Mystic, some of which I didn't get because I never played some of the games, but then others I immediately was like, yo, that's that one character, yo. Oh yeah, it was great. I miss those. Ugh, the days were so great. Those were great. I may have played that game over the course of 4 months, but it was great. I enjoyed that time so much. Oh god, I woke up to my phone dinging in the middle of the night. Same. I think I used to set alarms at one point. I used to be volunteering and playing Mystic Messenger behind the donation desk. Wait, what kind of Easter eggs? So, like, in some of the pictures were, like, for each of the characters, they had, like, different little Easter eggs. I don't know what some of them were, because they were references to games that I haven't played. Like the one where, Zen is wearing, like, the all-black outfit. I forget what it's called. But, like, he like, from one of the plays, he wore, like, an outfit that was, like, black and red. I can't remember what it was. I would have to look this up. But like it was like a black and red outfit, and he looked like he was cosplaying as another character. He actually was. He was dressed up as Jiwoo. I think it was not Jiwoo. Jisoo. It was Jisoo from Dandelion. Then there was like there's like a picture I think 707 took of a cat, and the cat was like an orange tabby cat or something. That cat was also a Dandelion reference. It's stuff like that. And I think there was a few other ones that I didn't understand that may have been nameless references, like the one where like 707 is standing in this big gigantic room with like these like gigantic playing card like looking things on the walls. It's like the whole room was like red. Like, I don't know what that was a reference to, but it felt like it was one. I don't know what it was because I have not played Nameless. Nameless is the only game I haven't played. I also haven't played Dandelion, but I've watched the playthrough, so I know what happens. But like, yeah. Long boy. I love the long cat. Long cat was a 10 out of 10. God, the memes from that game were fantastic. Oh, long boy. The long cats. I don't think I saw that outfit. It was one of Zen's. Hold on. I can actually send it to you in Discord. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I can actually find it. Yeah, there you go. I found a direct comparison. Gotta love Reddit for this kind of stuff. But yeah, let me send it in the Discord. Well, I'll send it to you. let me not be silly. Here you go. Send something random into the Discord. Not like it wouldn't be like a normal thing. But like, yeah, there was a lot of little other references that I can't remember. Like little different like food brandings and stuff like that that were like references to other games. I think one of the things they showed like chicken, like a specific chicken company that was a reference to like Dandelion, which was their first game. It was stuff like that. And like some of them I don't remember, but those are the main ones I remembered, and those were great. There were probably more. There was probably a lot more. Also, like, Fizzy, did you ever play the was it the April Fool's DLC? I think it was. Did you ever play it, Fizzy? Because does human Han is gay? The classic human Han is gay. I don't know why I keep saying human. I'm tired today. Honey butter chips. Also, I've had honey butter chips. They are weird. they're like buttery and like sweet and like, but in a chip form, and it's such a conflicting flavor. But it's also super addicting. Like it's like when I first started eating them, I was like, these are weird. I don't like them. And then I started eating more, and then I ate the whole bag, and then I was like, I could see why somebody would be addicted to these. Like they're so weird, but also like a banger. Like it's kind of a weird combination. I actually bought some when I found them at the food bazaar. I had to buy mine online because I had to buy them for my 7 cosplay, and I was like, I couldn't find the actual bags in like the local supermarket, like the Asian food markets. I couldn't find it there. So what I had to do was order it from Amazon because Amazon still sells them. And I shit you not, at the time, I think I paid like $15 for a single bag of chips because everybody and their mom was trying to get their hands on these chips at the time. It was awful. I hated that. They're like McDonald's French fries. They are, but like sweeter, which is, ooh, I don't know. It's weird. Sweet fries. Well, oof. Yeah, it was awful. I hated that. But like, yeah, I don't know. I miss Mystic. Mystic really it really popped off with so many good things, and I don't know. I also haven't really heard anything about the new game called The Sum. I don't know how to say it. I really don't know anything about that game. It looks interesting because of the fact that they've like made it seem like it's gonna be mysterious. And it's supposed to be like a mystery of some sort. There's something going on that we don't know about yet, and I am intrigued. But also the characters are kind of boring. Like they're not like a vast character, like a vast group of characters like the characters in Mystic. They all look kind of samey. I don't know. And it's mostly because they just look like regular people. That's the reason why everybody looks the same. They just all look like regular guys. They're just like, yes, 5 random Korean guys. Like, with different haircuts, because you have to differentiate them in some way. But, it's just kind of, it's kind of met to me. But maybe it gets better. Maybe it gets better. I'm gonna have to, like, sit down and actually play it at some point. Jeez. At some point, maybe. I'm gonna download it again. Fizzy, no. Think of your sleep. Think of your sleep schedule. I would if I didn't have work. If I did not have to work full time, I would absolutely download again and then immediately delete it. Because you haven't finished all the routes. Oh. Whose routes haven't you done? But yeah. Oh yeah, also I was asking about the have you done any of the DLCs? Because I think there's like 3 or 4 maybe? I don't know. They probably added more since the last time I went there. Or last time I was playing the game, which was 2 or more years ago. You still have some currency left? I think I do too. Because the last time I remember playing was like sometime after Unknown's route, and I think V's route. It was sometime after that when they came out with the after endings or after stories. I played through those and then I left, and then I was like, I'm done. I've finished it. It's easy. Hello.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in
Just
place
win
yet.
at capitalism harder. Ah, yes, capitalism at its finest, with the gambling and the gotchas and whatnot. I only finished Zen, Yusung, and Juman. Ah, you haven't done 7 or Jaehee. Jaehee's route, I love her. I just love her. She's great. She's just a great person all around. 7 is my boy. Also, like, the bulk of the storyline is in 7's route, so I would recommend doing it. Yeah, there's a lot of storyline that happens in that one. It gets crazy, but it's fun. It's fun. It's a dating sim. It's easy. All the happy bees. Look at them. Also, what food were you talking about? We were talking about honey butter chips. Is that what we were talking about? Yeah. We were talking about honey butter chips, which apparently is like a popular chip in like Korea. I don't know if it's still popular to this day, but I'm gonna assume it is. Honey butter chips. Honey butter. Yeah, I could see that as tasty. It's very tasty, but it's such a weird combo because, like, honey, I can understand. Like, I can understand having honey chips. That makes perfect sense. Like, sweet and salty, same time, great. But adding butter is where it comes to a weird question mark. Because it's just like, how does that give flavor? Because then it makes it like buttery, like it's supposed to be bread, but it's potato and it's potato chips. I don't know. It's like sweet and savory then. It is confusing. I don't know. But yeah. Also, I'm not sure what I'm doing in Genshin. I'm just kind of here. I'm just kind of walking around. I don't think I've done everything. It's telling me I haven't done something in here. What do you want, game? What do you want from me? Yeah, I know she's new. And Mika as well. Oh yeah, and Mono Magistus. What do you need? I may as well check. I gotta go fight the Oceanid. I don't wanna fight the Oceanid. Yeah, I don't wanna fight the Oceanid.
You know, you were such a slacker.
Shut up, Gaia. Oh god. Also, CZ, I get Shenhe. New queen. New mommy. Sweet, salty, savory. Yeah, it's got all the S's. Super good, though. Super good, but also, like, unusual. What a weird combo. But a good one,
Mind be
nonetheless.
purged, world be saved.
Yeah. Doing the thing. But, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I don't know. I really do miss the real meta-ness of the insane amount of meta that Mystic Messenger had. Like, oh my god, there's so much stuff. Like, Fizzy, you don't even know. You haven't, like, I'm gonna assume you haven't done the DLCs yet. Because, like, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but goddamn. The DLCs are woof. They are wild. This is a pretty, like, location. You can just really take some nice pictures here. Look how pretty this is. Anyway. But yeah. You already know. Some has a very True Beauty look to it. See, that's how I feel. And I like True Beauty. Like, I've read the, like, manhwa for True Beauty for a little bit. But then I eventually stopped because I lost interest. But, like, it seems, like, too perfect, I guess? I don't know. I feel like I need some variety in there. They need to, like, give me a wild card. Give me somebody who I don't expect. Like, how Unknown was for, like, Mystic. I need that. That's what I need.
I got used to living in the mountains alongside
Like, buffalo chicken chips would be better, though. Buffalo chicken chips just, I mean, yeah, that checks. That sounds about good. That sounds good. Yeah. You know, Fizzy. But honey buffalo chicken chips. Ooh, that sounds good too. They need to give us a jump scare. Ooh, Zizi, that sounds amazing. A jump scare in an ultimate. I mean, I was about to say Doki Doki Literature Club, but that's not technically a like a dating sim. Technically, it is. Technically, it isn't.
My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from
Gengars?
foe, and there is
The
clearly a
Gengars.
limit to the red rope's power. That's why I loathe
Are those
battle
trans
areas.
Gengars? They look trans. I don't know if that's the right colors. I may be misconstruing what color that is. I may not be seeing right. I mean, Mystic Messenger did have those creepy moments. They did, and I loved the fourth wall breaks. They were great. I loved those, like especially in like the DLCs. Like the DLC fourth wall breaks were great. There's one that I was like, I will never recover from this. I was like, yep, this is a lot, honestly. They did a great job though. Like I will say, like they really worked very hard for the immersion of that game. Like goodness, the immersion. Also, Fizzy, you gotta play the last two routes. You gotta play Ray and V's routes, because those give you a lot of insight about a lot of things. That's all I will say. They're good. They're good routes though. Really interesting routes, to say the least. Fun to play through. Very, very unique. But yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Fizzy. Juman's fourth wall break from my heart. Oh no, Fizzy. I really want to. You should. I mean, like, at the very least for the DLCs, it's just like a certain amount of content. Like, it's not that much content. But like, the full routes will take you a hot second. Unless you're paying money, because you can just pay money to unlock days, which nobody wants to do. Especially since I think they've like gone up on prices for stuff. I haven't played in a while, but I know it's a lot more expensive than what it used to be, which is tragic. Nobody wants that.
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
She's just out in the forest. But yeah, Vizzy, whenever you get a chance to, like, go back and play. It's so good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It really does give you a lot of different point of views on a lot of things. There's also like a storyline for Rika now too, or like a backstory for Rika, I guess. I don't really know exactly what it is because I haven't played through it because I refused. But it looks interesting. Like I don't want to read it because I don't want to have sympathy. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. No sympathy. Mika. Just whenever I play Mystic Messenger, I just immediately start Juman's Road and get stuck on that forever. Mika. I meant Rika if I said Mika. Poor Yusung. Poor a lot of people, honestly. A lot of people suffered. I'll leave it at that. It was oof. Rika Mika. Classic Rika Mika situation.
My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe.
But
and there is clearly a limit to the
yeah.
red rope's power.
Also, I should probably end stream at some point. I've just been sitting here talking about Mystic Messenger for like 30 minutes. Mystic Messenger without any like explicit spoilers. Rikachu. There's a lot going on here, but all right. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night because it is almost 11:30 and I have to go to work tomorrow. So it's been real. I'm gonna see if there's anybody to raid because that would be really neat. Okay. I'm gonna see if we can raid Mikabu-san.
Mind be purged. World be saved.
Oh wait, I gotta... Every time I do a raid, I always forget how this works. Every single time. I swear to G. Anyway, but yeah. I hope everybody has a good night or a good day. And just tell Mikubu-san, hello. I don't have a raid message. But yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. I just wanted to stream getting Shenhe because I knew that was going to be an ordeal. So, good night, everybody. Have a good night. I see you guys next time. Hold on. Night, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I have no idea if it's rating or not. Is it doing it? I'm not sure if it's doing it. Did it do it? I'm gonna stop streaming.